Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to Space City and NRG Stadium, right next to where the old Astrodome sits, here in Houston, Texas. Punter Jack Fox to get this one started. And we're off and running from Houston. Damian Pierce now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Now begin with a run by Mixon, making defenders pay for trying to tackle him. This is ahead for about 5. Alex Anzalone there on the stop. Even 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. Shotgun now, first round. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. A give to Mixon up the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. From the gun, Stroud. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down. We'll slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down, Stroud. Completed to Collins. And they bring him down around the 34.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot. You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Stroud now on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That play good for 17 on the first down. Running left is Mixon. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Mixon has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2. Sometimes.
And he gets in, touchdown! The Texans finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving, find the end zone, getting your offense established in its top gear right here.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. This, our last play of the quarter. Goff taken right to the air. It's taken in by Williams. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. They tried to air it out, but just couldn't hook up. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the intended receiver. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Pass is caught. That's Tim Patrick. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that gives the Lions the first. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They go play action with Goff. And that's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch him just sack.
You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Goff working from the pistol. He's on the move. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. The Lions facing a deficit near the break. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. From the gun, Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
All right, first sack on the board and the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
And that play is brought to a halt, you're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
Escapes and the ground game works for the touchdown. The Lions earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's a Jared Goff touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, Turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist, and you got to be an artist that can create when things break down, and that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
He's throwing for it. And this is caught. And that bid for the lead works out. They're now up 8-7. They come up with a touchdown of their own. And then, I love this, a little one-upping by scoring on the two-point try to take the lead.
Yeah, you love it because you didn't have to make that call. The coach did. But clearly, they don't want to play from behind. They want to be the one dictating. And now, well, now they've got to do it the rest of the way.
Fox now to kick this one away. Pierce now on the return. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Throwing is Stroud. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. New set of downs for him from the 46. Running back sent in motion. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Finding Collins. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans take the lead just before halftime. Nico Collins with the touchdown. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead. Well, not the way they drew it up, partner, but when it works, who cares? They didn't defend the check down throw, and it's open for 2.
I can still remember one of my first red zone days way back when touchdown to check down, touchdown to check down. Now, I know it's not a touchdown, but this check down, well, it was a valuable 2 points.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. Off play action, Goff. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And he's out of bounds, pass midfield. It's a 21-yard gain. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. 1st down throw from Goff. Catch is made down the right sideline. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that gives the Lions the first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Goff on 1st and 10. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! It looked like the Lions were able to fall on it, so possession stays with them. Just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Jake Bates down for the Lions field goal try. This is going to be a 46-yarder. Bates' kick is up and good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They kick the running back in motion. On first down, it's gone. Got Williams, and it's complete. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Offense up to the line fast. Goff setting the throw. Throw complete to Williams. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Working quickly here. Running back sent in motion. Now Goff. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Offense in the hurry up here. Throwing again, it's Goff. Taken in by Williams outright. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They kick the running back in motion. Throwing is gone. Searches from the pocket. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. It goes to the hurry-up offense here. Trying again, following the sack. Looking right, and he finds him. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Goff now on third down. It's taken in by Williams. And he's out of bounds, a little short of the 10. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that'll be first down, Detroit. Enough to Gibbs from the gun. And he's got a nice gain down inside the 10-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. This is Gibbs on second down. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Lions ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. He's back to throw. And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a 4th quarter lead. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Fox now to kick this one away. Pierce now on the return. Returns looking good so far. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down.
Trailing by one score late here, Cade. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
Schultz with the catch. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Now it's Stroud. Dumps it off to his running back. Oh, he lost the football! But it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession. That one goes for 25 yards. And it sets up a Houston first. Working inside the red zone. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the gun, Stroud. He brings it in. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So rather than let the 2-minute warning hit, the defense burns the first of its timeouts.
We've learned how valuable sacks and a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball. And they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
And that takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Texans trail by a field goal. So now, here's 3rd and goal. Here he is to throw. Catch is made in close. And in for the Houston touchdown. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans take a 4-point lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Here he is to throw. Has the connection to right. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Gets this one to Patrick. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And that gives the Lions the first. Back to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
This is complete to Patrick. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Now, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Running back sent in motion. He'll look to throw it. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he's out just a second shy of reaching the red zone. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Setting up to pass. Wright reels it in. And he takes this down to the 10 before hitting the sideline. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
He's on the move. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as a QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time in secondary, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Goff back to throw. The throw is caught. And he's brought down after a short gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And the Texans go in nickel coverage, third down. Looking to throw it. And he got there in time. He's taken down. And the defense comes through. Fourth down, that much tougher.
Every sack, every stop has just been like another nail in the coffin. And now, well, now there's only one spot for a nail left. This is their last chance. And that defense, well, they've got this crew on the edge of the cliff. Now can they go finish when it matters the most?
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And it falls incomplete. Can't find the end zone. They stop him, and they'll still trail as they turn it over on downs. Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on first down. Down to a knee, and we're going to see if that defense chooses to expend one of its final 2 timeouts. So it's the Texans who defend their building and take the win. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
Okay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get challenged because you know more often than not they'll be like this. A one-possession game, it's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Texans, as we'll see you next time from Houston. From the West Coast, we're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium. State-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And here we go from LA. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Will Anderson Jr. in on the stop. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
From the 32. He's got Quentin Johnson complete. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
1st and 10, Herbert. Buying some time right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Tackle there by Danielle Hunter.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
On 2nd down, here's Dobbins. And he'll get this through midfield and start pushing into Texans territory. Give him 4 yards there, and they only need 1 more now on 3rd down.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches. Trying to push this past the marker. And the hit stops him cold. Wow, he maybe got back to the line. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Stroud. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core. Football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the 1st. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the 1st. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We're back to SoFi right after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the 2nd quarter with the Texans in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. On the move, headed right. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend's pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Stroud to throw again on second. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Asante Samuel Jr. makes the play. And the Chargers get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised that one didn't make it all the way back for 6. It took some amazing effort from the guys making the tackle to save a touchdown, but still an outstanding return from a defense that sensed they needed the big play, and they found it.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So that brings up 2nd down. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Finds McConkey. And he's down to the 8 before going out. One yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Going for the first with Dobbins. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Working quickly here. Shotgun snap to Herbert. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers get the game's first points here in the 2nd. Len McConkey with a touchdown. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Dameon Pierce now to return it. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Stroud throwing here on 1st. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. He throws a bullet. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Christian Fulton. And the Chargers will take the interception back across midfield before they finally track him down. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Throwing on 1st is Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, when we watch Combine each and every single year, I hope you get good enough to understand as a football fan, watch the big guys' first 10 yards. Don't watch the ends and the linemen run 40. Watch their first 10 because that's the most critical. And that defensive end showed you right there the kind of explosive burst in the first few yards to get home for the big sack. Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Back to throw, here's Herbert. On target to Dobbins. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So on fourth down, on comes Cameron Dicker and the Chargers for a field goal try. This is a 35-yard look from the right hash. Browns kick is up and good. And that will add to their score.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here, but they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Pierce now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Looking to throw. Forced out to his right. He's on the move. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Making the tackle there, Joey Bosa. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Pierce now on the return. Return's looking good so far. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. That's exactly what they did.
The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
He completes it in traffic. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win. And a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
Nixon on the toss. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on third and short.
And he's able to get this down to the 36. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
First down, Stroud. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Shotgun now for Stroud. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Stroud now on third. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down.
chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
It's round now on 4th down. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. They've got 1st down from the 31. They give to Dobbins to start the 3rd. And he gets him around 6 there. Aziz Al-Shire that time on the tackle. Minute 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 36-yard line.
This is reeled in by Joshua Palmer. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
I'm sure Coach, play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. It's Chargers football as they try to hang on to a lead in a close game. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he gets some good yardage down to the 42. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
First down, and they go right back to it. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Here's Dobbins again on 2nd down. Has a lane inside the 25. And he gets this all the way inside the red zone, down at the 19. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Chargers will have a 1st. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Chargers with a 10-point advantage. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Again, they'll run with Dobbins. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Pierce now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. He's finds Smith. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the gun, Stroud. Finding Collins. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Pass taken in by Diggs. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Has his man, it's Mixon. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They'll throw it again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. 3rd and just 2 to go. Here's Stroud now. Complete beyond the marker. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down. Throwing it again here. Throwing deep for the end zone. And the defender comes away with it. Sante Samuel Jr. makes the play.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. So the Chargers come away with the win in this one. And a lot to be happy with on both sides of the football as they come away with a total team victory in this one. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Chargers as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.